Hello, I'm Papia. Today we are going to compute the average value of a function. The function is 4 minus x square, and we have to compute the average value of this function inside this interval from -2 to 2. Now recall that we can find average value by using a definite integral. In particular, this is 1 over b minus a integral from a to b fx dx, where a and b are the endpoints of the interval. Now notice that our interval is -2 to 2, therefore a is -2 and b is 2, and the function is 4 minus x squared. So plug everything in and then solve the integral. All right, so we have 1 over b minus a, b is 2, minus a is -2. Then we have integral from a to b, so -2 to +2 of the function 4 minus x squared dx. Okay, let's continue. The constant is 2 plus 2, so it's 1/4. And then we just have to find the antiderivative. Okay, so antiderivative of 4 dx is 4x minus x squared, use the power rule, is x cubed over 3. And we have to evaluate from -2 to +2. So keep the 1/4 as it is. You have to use the fundamental theorem, so plug in 2 for x first. Okay, so let's see that when you plug in 2, you get 4 times 2, you get 8, minus 2 cubed. 2 cubed is 8 over 3. And then subtract, and then plug in -2 for x. So when you plug in -2, you get -8 minus -2 cubed is -8 again over 3. So be careful with all the negative signs, right? So let's see what the value is. So we have 1/4 times, we have 8 and we have a +8 here. So you can add them, 8 plus 8, you get 16. Then we have a -8/3. Here we have a negative times negative, positive times negative is a -8/3. So 2 -8/3, so -16/3. Right? So pull out a 16 as a common factor, and you will be left with 1 minus 1/3. So you can cancel 4 and 16. And you get, this is 3 minus 1, 2/3 times 4, which is 8/3. So the average value of this function inside the interval -2 to 2 is 8 over 3. This completes the first part of the problem. The second part, we have to find all those x values inside this given interval where the function will be equal to its average value, which we found right here. Okay, so what does that mean? That means you have the function 4 minus x squared, set it equal to the average value, that's 8 over 3, and solve for x, right? Because that's what it says, find all those x where the function is equal to its average value. Okay, this is just an equation in x. So let's solve for it. Bring the x squared to the right hand side and 8/3 to the left. Okay, so we'll have x squared is equal to 4 minus 8/3. So x squared is equal to 4 minus 8/3, so 4 times 3 is 12. 12 minus 8, that's 4/3. Okay, so what is x? Take the square root. X is plus minus 2 over square root of 3. Okay, that means for these two x values, the function is equal to its average value. But wait, before you say this is your answer, be careful, right? We have to find all those x values inside the interval -2, 2. So make sure that these values actually lie inside that interval. So you can quickly check, use any graphing utility quickly, and figure out what is 2 over square root of 3. Well, it is about 1.15. And notice, positive 1.15 and negative 1.15, they both lie inside the interval -2, 2. And hence, this is your answer. These are the two x values where the function equals to its average value inside this interval -2, 2. That completes the problem. Thank you.